I know what you're thinking. It's 4:30. AM cardio just got killed. No, it didn't. It's probably about 11. Still nice and quiet. Shout out to the moon. Nice and quiet. So I went for a nice little walk. Shout out to Body Armor. Hit me a nice little walk. I started thinking about something. I felt like there were some things that I left out of yesterday's point that I was making an effort to make about focus and why it's so important to stay focused. I'm going to tell you the biggest reason why it's very important to stay focused. You know why? And it is because a lot of you are surrounded by the people that hate you the most. I'm just being honest with you. A lot of you are surrounded by the people who are going to distract you and detour you the most from your goals, from what you're doing, from what you're trying to accomplish. And that's your friends, and that's your family. Listen, my family would never, no, my family loves me, my friends, yeah, your family does love you. They just don't know how to love you. Your friends they just don't know how. I'm gonna tell you why. People by nature are very competitive. They're very competitive. Trust me. But even as competitive as an individual that I am, I want everybody to succeed. If everybody could be successful, okay, kumbaya, happy days, whatever, right? People by nature are haters and competitors. Why is it your friends and your families are the biggest haters and biggest non-supporters, but somebody you've never met before in your life supports you more than your own family? I'm gonna tell you why. Because your family is around you the most. Your friends are around you the most. They see you the most. They see these changes that you're making. They see this growth that you're going through. They see this potential that you have. They see this greatness that you have. They see these skills, these talents, and these gifts that you're sharpening and that you're honing. And they don't okay, I'm not going to say they don't have any of those, but they've never sharpened any of those things. You have got to understand that these people are close to you for that very specific reason. That's why they do it, because they see it happening. And so they say, well, wait a second. This guy's starting to become better than me. I can't let this person be better than me. The ego and the competitive nature of people, that's what it leads them to do. They look at you and they say, oh no, a big red flag. Listen, nobody cares if you're doing good. If you're doing good, if you're just getting by, nobody cares. Nobody cares if you're doing the exact same thing that they're doing. But if you're doing better than them, big fucking problem. That's when they have a big problem. And the people that are around you the most are going to see these things because they're around your growth. They're around you doing these things. They literally watch you make this progress. They see things in you. They see it happening. And it eats away at them because you're better than them. Because you're making more money than them. Because you're doing something that they couldn't do. You're accomplishing things that they couldn't. And I'm not trying to sit here and bash your family. I'm not, in no way, shape, or form. The gifts that we have have literally been given to us to break generational curses. But you have to, that's not how these people see this. That's not how your family sees this. They don't see you as, oh God, it's we've been blessed with the individual that's breaking our generational curses. We've been blessed with this individual. No. They look at you, they see you doing this greatness. They see you doing this shit that's different. They see you going against the grain, and now you're a fucking weirdo. And it sucks. It does suck, because nobody wants to think about their family or their friends that way. I get it. Nobody wants to think of them in that way. That's just the truth, man. Look at all the people you have never met before in your life that support you. Look at all the people who care about you and support. You ain't never met them people. You know how many people message me on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, on all these. I've never met these people. I have never met these people in my life. And they message me shit saying, hey man, I know we don't know each other, but man, I saw your video the other day and it spoke to me, man. It inspired me. Just random messages. And that's when I know I'm doing something right. That's how I know. And listen, when you are going through these things, it's literally, it's nothing but a distraction. That's all it is. When these things are happening to you, this is when you need to buckle down the most. This is when you need to stay focused. This is when you have to be as determined and gritty as you have ever been, because this is where the changes happen. This is where the change is made. These are where the breakthroughs happen. This is when your life starts to blossom. When you start noticing these things, it's the beginning stages. It's like denial. Denial is always the first stage. The first stage is hating and doubting. The first stage is always haters and it's always doubters. Stay focused, stay motivated, stay disciplined, and stay determined. If you believe in you, then nobody can stop you. Nobody. If you believe in you, you're unstoppable. So to anybody who's going through these changes, who's en route to, whether it be starting your own business, starting a venture, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Whatever venture you're going on, please stay focused, stay motivated, stay disciplined, stay determined. It's just a phase. You'll get through it. Fight. Be strong. Be courageous. You'll make it through it.